Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Vitinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Searching pass he's played there. And the finish! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Lamine Yamal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Maldini does well to get it back. Messi. Vitinha. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in. Now it's Yamal. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rijkaard. For Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Pedri. Turan. Makaleli. And that has left him in a heap. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bergamo gets a foot in and wins the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rijkaard. And here's Hazard. Pedri. And it's Cancelo. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Yamal looking to... Chance! It's hit the crossbar! And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi. Mohamed Salah. And this is Eto'o. The message is clear. None shall pass. Ambitious ball here. Oh, good ball! Real chance! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Del Piero.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well played. He got back really well. Pedri. And it's Messi. And here's Eto'o. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Makalele, he's got away. There's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Makalele, and here's Suarez. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Luis Suarez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Barcelona finding their passes. Yamal takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Goes for the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Del Piero is fouled. So, another set play. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. They want to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard. There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
And the action is back underway. Lam. Oh, that's well spotted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Maldini. Rijkaard. And it's Cancelo. It's Pedri. And it's Pedri. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Hazard. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! Rijkaard. And it's Cancelo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Del Piero looking to get on the end of this. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Luis Suarez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Shot, surely! Is their second corner of the game. Yamal with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a little off target. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely shaped ball. It's out for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have
6.
got changes here
El
from both
dorsal
sides, in
10.
fact.
Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
Barcelona
Lampard.
still
El
have the
dorsal
cards to
4.
affect this
Se va a
game.
realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Some really good ball movement. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Neatly clipped into space. The question, that's a foul.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
And that's another good win of the ball. Lam. Platini. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lampard goes long. Vitinha, who's set up one goal so far. That's an imaginative pass. Good ball, good take. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Piqué plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. It's a really well-measured ball. Great shot! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Vitinha, Platini, and this is Vieri.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he's there to make the challenge. Maldini herring after the ball here. Lampard, very much a man of this moment. And he's intervened well there.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's in plenty of space here. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, we've already started here. There's the live figure of Ed Mills.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
No way.
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side. Well done. Del Piero. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rivaldo. And now the breakaway. Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the through ball. Pass was just off target. No, that was never going to make it. Iniesta. Now it's Rivaldo. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Hit the bar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nicely worked. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good take, and is he in?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He'll fancy himself from here. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Luis Suarez! And that is high. Turan.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now, can they get him away? He's beaten the last man. Yaya Toure. Iniesta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he's looking at the referee, and the takes a shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their second corner now. Well read, and the danger is averted. So, third corner of the game. Rivaldo with the short one. Flings in a cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Van Bommel. Floated. Is having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rivaldo. Here's a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rivaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets a good foot in there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lizarazu looking for the run. Spread neatly. And the flag has stayed down. No, that's too long. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Bommel. Oh, well measured. Rivaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rivaldo plays it short. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Ronaldinho. He is through here. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
2 minutos de descuento.
Thuram gets into a good position. Good chance here! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Not the most accurate pass. Barella is the guilty party there. A good take in a good area. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Thuram. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Del Piero. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's Vieri. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Piqué. Hullet. And he's had a hit. Off the bar. Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Makaleli. And Yamal. Thinks one through. Now it's Del Piero. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
La asistencia a este partido
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieri! Ronaldinho. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. And he's intervened well there. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Vitinha. Yamal receives it in a wide position. And this is Hullet. That had too much on it. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lovely pass, but can he... And Hullet! Ronaldinho. Iniesta. Van Bommel. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Vitinha. Makalele. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Van Bommel. Yamal. Van Bommel. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Yamal. Thuram gets into some space. And that's aimed into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Yamal. Oh, a delicate chip through. Half an hour gone in the second half. Makalele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a runner. That's beautifully... Chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. It's a loose ball.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
6,
time for changes on both
Ronaldinho,
sides, actually.
será sustituido por el dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Can he get on the end of this? Makalele. Ball played for Xavi. It's Makalele. Vieri powering forward here.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
It's a searching pass. Has a look up and drives it forward. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Pele. Knocks it into space. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Shot could be, and the shot!
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Decent chance! Oh, split instant reaction.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Habrá
Floated
2
through.
minutos de descuento.
Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's onside. Lam pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He's found a way through. Pelé. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern...
Chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And Del Piero! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That has been cut short. Oh, really good feet. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. And it's Shevchenko. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vitinha. And here's Suarez. And he was alert to it. And he's gone backward here. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Makaleli. And here's Suarez. Looking to play him in.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Makaleli. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Schneider. Bellingham. Here's Vitinha. Bellingham. Lahm gets into some space.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Rijkaard. Cannavaro. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's going to slip through. And a chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Oh, with this kind of authority.
Here's a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Kimmich. That's a cute ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Luis Suarez. Del Piero charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hops for safety. Really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, he is through here. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Great vision. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Invitiamo tutti I tifosi a usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata situati vicino all'ingresso. Grazie.
So off we go once more. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that has put paid to that. It's played through for him.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Shot could be on. There's the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now the delivery. Barcelona awarded another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Schneider. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! The second half sparks straight into life! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan, he's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! Roberto Carlos. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's found the low part, and the shot! It's in! AC Milan are all square. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Numero 22.
Barcelona perhaps
Neymar.
contemplating their next change here.
Numero 14. Schneider. Numero 21.
And it's Lahm.
Lasciano il campo per il
Lahm.
numero
Great
13.
feat, that.
Luis Suarez.
Lahm
Il numero
delivers.
18. Il
Skillfully
numero
cut out.
17.
He is
Il
so
numero
at
3.
ease on the
Cambio
ball.
di giocatore.
He welcomes it in. Now this just the goalkeeper to beat. He's having a shot! Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. That's good running with the ball. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. The most accurate pass. Thuram. Makaleli.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And this is Neymar. Neymar running with the ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona take the lead. Mbappe! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vitinha. Looking for options for movement. And he's searching through. Swings in across. Luis Suarez. No way through. Costa Curta. Milan looking to pass their way through. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now it's Pele. Played into space. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Kimmich. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Il quarto
And
uomo
here's
indica
Vieri.
4 minuti di recupero.
Barella. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch. And it's Barella. Makaleli. And here's Neymar. Luis Suarez. Lam. Barella. And the pass is intercepted. Great chance! And that is the last effort of the game. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much.
And it's made its way to him. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have...
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Number 10.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Luis Suarez. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rodri. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia goes on a charge down the left. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bellingham. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's chosen to go back.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Neymar. Rodri conjures time and space where few can. Van Dijk. And Araujo. He's the return pass. Rafael Leao. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither... And he's had a hit! Kvaratskhelia has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's having a good look here. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Kvaratskhelia! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Marquinhos clears it away. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Luis Suarez. Hullet. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that was vital. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Aims beyond the defence. Corner. Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Played back towards his own goal. Kvaratskhelia. Cannavaro gets a... And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at
Please be made
half-time
aware
at
that
1-1.
smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Lizarazu going full steam ahead down the left flank. Vitinha. Araujo is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. That's headed upfield. Rodri. Here's Vitinha. Rafael Leao just eases him off the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ruben Dias turns back here, probably the best option. Vitinha. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Oh, what a bullet! Scalia. He's had it taken off him. Ruben Dias. Araujo. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lizarazu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hullet. Real chance here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looking for the run. Taken back almost at once. Now he's got space here. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Haaland. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Makaleli. Here's Vitinha. And this is Neymar. Melbourne City needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's Yamal. Bellingham. Now it's Rafael Leao. Vitinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Makaleli. Lizarazu tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes
Kurt
on
Kelly.
both sides, actually.
Number 5. Bellingham. Number 11. Erling Haaland. Coming on the field.
Barcelona
Number
will have
20,
one further opportunity
Nico
to make a
Williams.
substitution after
Number
this, their
22,
latest change.
Çalhanoğlu.
He's picked his way through. Terrific header!
Substitutions taking place.
Cannavaro tries to clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, smashing header. Oh, he's been caught on it, and again. Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona take the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now there's a Kane! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Melbourne City have their third corner. And that should get the job done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Melbourne City really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw left.
Takes a shot! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
20. Vinicius Junior.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Araujo. Now Ruben Diaz.
There will be 3 minutes
Board
at a
shows there will
time.
be 3 extra minutes. Rodri. And Araujo. Ruben Diaz. And it's Van Dijk. And Araujo. That's that, the end. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction
I'd like
from
to draw your attention to the screen
Vinicius
right now for
Junior
information
taking in
on
the
your shuttle
accolades,
bus
having
service.
been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
El Barcelona y el Milán.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. We all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
And that's aimed and climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
It's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lahm.
There's indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Totti. Totti. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Totti. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, there first. Ronaldinho goes short. That is a brilliant interception. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. Donatoni. Still goalless. Nice looking ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Maldini. Milan looking to pass their way through. Played in. There's the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ball's gone out of play. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition. Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Could move up a gear here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. Donatoni. Davids. Milan finding their passes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Lam. And this is Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. And it's Maldini. Totti. Now Davids. Ronaldinho. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Maldini. And he welcomes it in. Has a shot! Oh, what a mistake! Cruyff. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. Pinged towards the front line. Thinks one through. Rijkaard makes the interception. Tries to pass it through. And claimed it back swiftly. Lam. And it's Cruyff. It's a lovely, neat pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Might be danger here. Cruyff. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That's Touré. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Platini. And here's Platini. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Totti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has been cut short. Thuram. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
We
dorsal
have got
9.
changes here from
Luis
both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 14. Lam. El dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24. El
Roberto
dorsal
Carlos.
15. El dorsal
Eto
6.
chasing after it.
Xavi. Cambio de jugadores.
Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He plays one through. Makalele wins the duel this time. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rijkaard. Mateus. That's a shade optimistic. Mateus is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. Ball looks a good one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. Played into space out wide.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out the supply. That pass has been well intercepted. Eto! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, that was all about the quality of the goal, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Good-looking ball. Well read. Nice interception. And it's Cruyff. He's on it. Can he get away? Aims beyond the defence. And this is Vieri. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Marquinhos. Bellingham. He's cut it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone.
Oh, that's incredible! And that might well It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That is as far as they're going to go. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Spread out to the left. And here's Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Lofted upfield. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Lam tries to clear, and it's Rijkaard. Makaleli cannot be beaten that easily. Right, Shevchenko. And here's Lewandowski. Looking for options for movement. Right, Shevchenko. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've always liked...
And the finish! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vitinha. Look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Vitinha. A heavy challenge. That's a throw. Cruyff, Shevchenko.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Probing pass. That has not gone well. Piqué. To Lam. And here's Neymar. Barella is onto this. Bruno Guimaraes. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Taken back almost at once. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Now you make it sound so simple. Lewandowski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. Marquinhos making good progress on the right-hand side. Skriniar. Back towards the middle. Bruno Guimaraes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ronaldinho. It's a promising position.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
No foul, says the referee. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Threads one in. Who played through for the wide man. Oh, what has happened here? And he's in on charge, surely! He's scored! Barcelona are back in business! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella can so cleverly bypass the press. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's played in. Cruyff. Vitinha. Now it's Barella. And this is Neymar. Shevchenko takes a shot! Oh, off the bar!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, a delicate chip through. Lewandowski looking to run onto it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Please report to the staff room
Really showed
immediately.
some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Cannavaro. Piqué. Barella. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lam is in a really good position out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. Lewandowski has found the net here, of course. And it's Neymar. And this is Shevchenko. Tries to think it through. It's a goal kick. Rijkaard. To Bale. And it's Rijkaard. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. He's looking wide. That has been cut short. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Right, Shevchenko. That's been intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Garnacho. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Nicely worked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Cruyff. Well, that's a little loose. Out towards the flank. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution on the field. Number
Well, this may not be
9.
the kindest angle
Neymar.
for a direct hit.
Number 20.
So who is the
Robert
target now?
Lewandowski.
He's having a look at what's
Number
available.
49. Garnacho. Number 21. Ronaldinho. Number 8. Bale. Coming on the field. Number 98. Messi.
Vinicius Junior.
Number 14.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Number 22.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Rafinha. Number
He has shown him a
7.
yellow card.
Raul. Number 27. Serginho. Substitutions taking place.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
PK. Lam. Just 5 minutes left. Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dink through. Vieri. Shot could be on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Mbappe. Good-looking ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking here to chip it through. Pass is just off target. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more
Just a quick
positives from a
announcement,
result
it is
like
now
this.
time for our
Yes,
special
there is
lottery.
some tidying
Please
up to
grab
do,
the tickets you were
but
given when
some
you were
real
walking through
promise
the
too.
gates.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating.
Has a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit. The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A score of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Alexander-Arnold. Vitinha. Yamal. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's in on shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. And here's Van Basten. Looking for the run. And here's Azar. Now it's Azar. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's played in low. That's a decent clearance. And it's Vitinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Thuram does well to get it back. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Van Basten. Quality ball. He's got away. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Chooses to go back. And he's well positioned. It's Neymar! Goal! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
Real chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the shot! And that should get the job done. That's good defending in numbers. Guti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. And this is Shep. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Guti. Played out to the right. And they win it back again. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's been caught now. Big chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's there to belt it away. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now, can they get him away? Donnarumma claims comfortably. And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Barcelona really are in control.
Hello,
here.
everybody,
They've
and
done
please
exactly
join
what
me
they
in
set out
wishing
to
a
do.
happy
There's
wedding
genuine
anniversary
flow
for
about
one of
the
our
football,
fan club
and
members.
some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Guti. And this is Van Basten. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Knocks it into space. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kupchu. And it's Kaka. Some resolute defending there. And this is Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Looking tidy in possession here. Cannavaro. And Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kaká. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That has not gone well. Now it's Neymar.
There they go, hunting again.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him.
Oh, he's taken it. Now it's Hazard. Robertson. And this is Hazard. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
And we
9.
have our very first corner.
Hazard. Number 12. Van Basten. Number
Played it
22.
short. He's on it. Can he get away?
Number
And he was
5.
alert to it.
Pepin. Coming on the field. Number 18.
And now they can
Savinho.
spring out of defence.
Number 7. Mbappe.
Now it's Vinicius
Number
Junior.
41.
Great ball, a chance for a shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution
There's going
on
to be
the
another
field.
change here.
Number 3, Kukchu. Coming on to
Izurazu.
replace him is number
Lovely
6,
pass, but can he get
Reece
there?
James.
He's shifting through the gears here. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Dunk gets good distance on it. In with the challenge. Rice. James running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, good ball. Vieri! Vieri! Amazing! He's got himself an absolute peach. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
That could spell trouble. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieri is on his own. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And the keeper beats it away. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Backward it goes. Lizarazu. He's having a go. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
James. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's beyond the defence. And he plays one through. There's the shot! And it's slung out wide. And that's a good chance, surely! Keeper always had the measure of that. It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a sharp pass. And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! Against the crossbar.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
No circumventing this opponent. Foden is wide and looking to get onto this. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Vieri. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. 4 added bits on the board. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's been shifted off it. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Distributed tidily. Maldini. Oh, he's fouled him there. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And it's Maldini. Rijkaard. Or Saliba. Belly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Belletti. Cross into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking to play him in. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lahm delivers. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And that's a throw. Lahm. Bellingham. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Williams. Bellingham.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be... Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. Ease which were able to cut through them from there. That definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pedri will not want to lose out here. It's full on! Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Pele looking to run onto it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Bellingham. Played into space out wide. Bellingham. Pele. Now it's Shevchenko. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. Hangs in across. Thuram tries to clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a delicate pass. He was slightly undercooked, that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have...
Fallen! Out to the left it goes. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely worked. Oh, well played. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vitinha. Pele. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given quickly taken. Lahm receives it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Forlan, shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. Williams just eases him off the ball. And it's Rijkaard. Nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Opts to play it back. Clipped into space. Pinches it off him. Pele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pele. Looking for options for movement. Cross goes in there. And it's claimed by the keeper. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Swings it across. And he's there to clear it. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble, Blaze.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Bayer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's been caught napping!
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Look at this, and another try! He would have been quick to it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And one more try! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lam does well to get it back.
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Over to the left, Nico Williams gets into a good position, and it's made its way to him. Bellingham! And he hits the net! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Torres. And it's Belletti. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Yamal looking to run onto it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Williams. Makaleli. That has not gone well. It's a really well-measured ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Vinicius Junior. Makaleli does well to stand firm and defend it. Vieri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Torres. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Vieri! He should have put that one away.
Vieri clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
We
dorsal
have got
18.
changes here, from both
Piqué.
sides in fact.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13.
Makalele.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 15. Se va a realizar un
Now
cambio
it's
de
Cruyff.
jugadores.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Vitinha, and it's Cruyff. And he's in on goal! That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Big header! In he goes again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Now he's off and running. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Makalele. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's Toure. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Makalele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam, he has found the way through. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about.